Hi, thanks for stopping by again. It's time to start work on the neck. Now, at the end of the first episode I had said that I was going to use this piece of mahogany and put this piece of wenge through the centre of it. Well, I've changed my mind. Something tells me there's going to be a lot of that going on through this build. Let's get cracking. So, yes, hello, I'm Colin, and this is episode 2 in my entry into this year's Great Guitar Build-Off. So as I said in the intro, I had intended to use this piece of wenge with the mahogany to make the neck, but I've changed my mind. Instead, I'm going to use some of this maple. The reason being is the top of the guitar body is a piece of quilted maple which I'm going to stain blue with a matching headstock veneer, and I thought, how about a blue stripe along the centre of the neck? That might look quite interesting. So that's what we're going to do. Now both these pieces have been rough planed. Still need quite a lot of work doing on them, but for the purposes of cutting out the pieces to make up the neck blank, as long as the face and the edge are square, that's all I'm looking for. This is the first in a significant amount of planing I have to do. At the moment I'm just squaring the edge of the board ready for running through the bandsaw. So now we have our 3 pieces of wood cut. It's time to get the plane out again and get them ready to be glued up. So here I'm planing the sawn timber flat on one side, ready for running through the thicknesser to get them to the correct dimensions, and then it'll be back to the plane for final smoothing prior to gluing. So now we have our 2 pieces of mahogany and our single piece of maple ready to be glued up, all planed nice and ready to go. But what's missing? That's right, veneers. What is a multi-laminate neck without some veneers? So to that end, I have this dyed black veneer. I think it's tulip wood. And we'll use that either side of the central maple section. A knife. That'll be one. Trying to avoid the holes in the bench. That's not worked out quite as nicely. Let's have a look. Will I get away with that? Can I get away with that? Yeah. I think that looks okay. Let's glue up. Some good old baking paper. I find this is very good for preventing the glue from sticking to the battens. And that should do it. Well, it's a new day. The neck has been clamped up overnight, giving me plenty of time to reflect on some of the things I could have done better. As I'm sure you all spotted, the idea of gluing it with the face to the bottom wasn't the smartest thing I could have done. Is it going to be a problem? Not in the long run. It'll just obviously take a bit more cleaning up than I would have liked, but it'll get there. Well, at least the baking paper did its job. Yeah, that's not perfect, well, by a long shot, but hey ho. Start with a cabinet scraper. Let's see if we can get some of the excess rubbish off. Although I really love my planer thicknesser, the fence on this thing is shocking for keeping anything square. So although, as I'm planing this, I'm cleaning up the surface of the neck, I'm running out of square really badly. It's going to leave me an awful lot of work to do with the hand plane afterwards. Oh well. So, made it in the end. And considering the way it came out of the clamps earlier, that has turned out rather nicely. Better than I thought anyway. Well, I had intended to do more, but I think I'm going to leave it there for this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join me again. Next time, we'll continue with the neck, and I'll also start on the fingerboard. I've got an interesting way of slotting the fingerboard, so I hope you'll join me for that. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.